Hi guys, welcome back. So we're going to be doing another installment of my spring cleaning declutter series. So today we're going to be doing foundations, concealers, and powders. So because I don't have a lot of any of those categories, I really don't, but I do have some things I need to declutter in those categories. So we're going to mush them all together and see what I can get rid of today. So let's hop right into this and then we will come back and see how I did. Okay, so let's start off with concealers. Now, I really don't have that many concealers. The first one here is the Urban Decay, and this is their Naked Skin. I absolutely freaking hate this concealer. I've tried it so many different ways. I've tried it for so many different uses, and it makes me look so old. It makes my skin look crepey, and I just don't like it. It is so many people's favorites, but I can't do this anymore. I've tried using it. I think I got about a quarter of the way down, I'm not even sure, because it's such an expensive concealer. I really wanted to keep it and try to really give it a good go, but I just don't love this, so I'm going to be passing this on. The next one here is my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and this one is in, what are you in? NW20. I absolutely love this. I use it very sparingly, but I absolutely love this, so this is going to be a keep. The next one here is my Pixie, and this is their Concealing Concentrate Adaptable Beige. A lot of people say they don't like these, but I'm actually almost done with this. I've gotten so far down in there because I love this so much. So I'm definitely going to keep this and try to use it up. Now this next one here is MAC's Pot Concealer NW20 Skin Finish Concealer. I actually do not like this for my skin, but or my under eyes I should say, but I do use this to carve out my eyebrows if needed. So I'm definitely going to keep this just for that because I love this. This next one is Maybelline's Fit Me. I'm actually almost done with it. I have about a quarter left and I'm going to be repurchasing it, so I'm definitely going to keep that one. This one is the Better Skin by Maybelline. This is also another one. It's about a quarter of the way until it's gone and I need to repurchase it. So I'm going to keep this to finish it up. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin. This is their serum concealer. I absolutely love this. Another one that's about halfway, a little bit more than halfway down. I love this so much, so I'm definitely going to keep this and just use it up. Whoa, excuse you. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I really, really like this. I have it in Vanilla Light 2. And this is another one that's almost gone. I think it's down to right here. And I'm so sad about it. This is another one that I need to repurchase. I use this under my eyes, but only in the inner corners as a highlight. So just to brighten up my eyes. So this is a must-have for me. Now I have two of the Hard Candy Glamouflages. I haven't used these since I started my channel just because I found other ones that I liked. They were a little bit less oily and a little bit less full coverage. Because to be honest, these are kick you in the face full coverage. So I'm going to keep one, but I'm going to pass one on because I don't need two because I barely use it. This is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. I pretty much feel like this is the high-end version of the Glamouflage. So I don't get a lot of use out of this, even though it is an amazing coverage foundation. So I'm going to be passing this one on. Now this is a NARS concealer. It's kind of like a lipstick version of the light one that I have. And I do not like this or the consistency or formula of it. So I'm going to be passing this one on. This is the NYX HD Concealer. This is the same version of the NARS one here in the fact that they're very brightening, so I'm going to keep this one just in case I can't repurchase the NARS one in time. So this one's a keeper. And this is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Eye Brightening Concealer. This is not my cup of tea, so I'm going to be passing this on. Alright, so we have 5 concealers that are being passed on. Let's move to foundations. Now this first one is a BB cream, and I'm not sure how to even pronounce it. Lioli or Liel, I don't know. But I got this from Sammy, and I love this. I just like to use BB creams in the summer, so I'm going to be using the crap out of this in the summer. It's very full coverage for being a BB cream, so this is a keep. This next one is Maybelline's Matte and Poreless. I absolutely love this. I have mine in 120, so this is a keep. This is my Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I have mine in 2C3 Fresco. As you can see, I love this. I'm more than halfway down from it. I'm going to have to repurchase it soon, but this is definitely a keeper. Now this is the Plain Jane Beauty's Creme Minerals Liquid Foundation. I just never reach for this, and it's like separating in there because I don't use it enough, so I'm definitely going to be passing this on. Now this is the Japanesque foundation. I think this was the first high-end foundation I ever bought, and it's an 04. This is a luminous foundation, and I didn't really understand my skin type back then and that I was oily, so I'm going to be passing this one on. It's basically brand new. I think I used it twice. This is the NYX HD Studio foundation. It's just in a shade a little bit too dark, so I'm going to keep this and use it in the summer. This is the Revlon Color Stay. This is one of my absolute favorites. I even got a pump for it. But for some reason, this one, I don't know if it's too old or what, but it oxidizes on me so bad, and that's never happened to me before. So I'm actually going to pass this one on, or even toss it. I'm probably going to toss it because I think it might be too old. I'm not really sure. But I definitely want to get one that's not, because I love this formula. And then I have two of the Maybelline Better Skins. I absolutely love this foundation. As you can see, this is one that I use almost every single day. And then this one is a shade darker for the summer. So, you know, I got myself covered with that one. This is the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion that I just recently got. I've used this a couple of times. I just do not like this. I don't like the coverage. I don't like the sponge. I don't like anything about this. So I'm going to be passing this on to someone who can get better use out of it. Now this is the Physicians Formula BB Cream. I got this from Brittany. I love this in the summer, so this is another thing that I'm going to be pulling out to use this summer. And then I also have the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB, but I'm going to have to toss this just because it's well over its expiration date and it's got SPF in it, so it's not really something I want to mess around with. So I'm just going to toss this one. This is the Maybelline Dream Wonder Foundation. I loved it when I first got it. Never reach for it ever anymore, so I'm going to pass this one on. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation. I love this. I love this pretty much any time of the year, only this one's old and it's like not as creamy as it used to be, and it's very hard to work with, so I'm going to be tossing this one. Now this is the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse. I love this so much, but I use it in the summer, another summer foundation, so that's going to be being pulled out and used soon. This next foundation is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous. This is the only like CoverGirl foundation that I actually use and love. I probably about halfway down on the bottle. I like to mix this with foundations and it makes them amazing, so I'm going to keep that. And then of course we know I'm keeping this. This is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. I'm halfway down in the bottle, maybe even a little bit less if you look down in there. So I'm going to have to repurchase this one soon, but I highly recommend this one. So that is a keeper. And then lastly, the Milani Conceal and Perfect, which is supposed to be like that one, but the yellow tone in this is so bad. But I do have the Body Shop's Shade Adjusting Drops, which somehow still cannot change the massive yellowness of this. So I'm going to keep this and see if they come out with a new formulation, but if they don't, I might end up passing that one on soon. Alright, now let's move on to powders. The first one here is the Plain Jane Beauty's setting powder. This is their sheer powder, but it says that it's sheer, but it's really, really colored, and you can actually see the color on the skin when you apply it. So I really don't know how sheer that really is, but I have a hard time using this without color coming off, so I'm going to be passing this one on. This is the Milani Prep Set and Go Transparent. I'm not sure how I feel about this yet. I'm still trying it out. It's kind of grainy and really, really chalky. I don't know. I just don't know, but it does blend out really well. So I'm still trying to review this and see how I like it. This is the Milani Face Powder. It is their multitasking face powder. I love this and I use the crap out of it, so this is a keeper. Of course, Rimmel Stay Matte. You know I'm keeping this one. This is a little kind of mini of the Japanesque number 01 Velvet Touch Finishing Powder. I like to use this under my eyes, so I'm going to keep that. And then this is my absolute favorite, Bare Minerals Illuminating Touch-Up Veil that I can't seem to find anywhere else. I've hit pan and I'm almost done with it, but I'm definitely keeping that. Bless you. This is the e.l.f.'s Press Perfect Finish HD Powder. I was so excited that they actually pressed it, so I'm definitely keeping that. And I'm also going to keep these two powders as well. The IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. That's one of my favorites for my whole face. And then this is the Milani Powder Foundation. I've actually hit pan on this and really, really like it, so I'm going to keep that. This is the Matte FX, and this is their light powder. I really like this. I just haven't used it in a while, so I'm going to keep this and probably just put it into my rotation to use more. Now, this is the NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana. I have tried using this so many different ways, you guys. It's just not good for me. It's not good at all, so I'm going to be passing this on. And then this, which is going to blind the crap out of you, this is Durac Beauty Sifted Blur, and I just never use this. I got it off All Cosmetic Wholesale. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it, and I just don't use it, so I'm going to pass this one on. Alright, you guys, that is everything. These are my keeps, and these are my pass-ons. Not too many, but I really don't have that many in my collection to begin with, and a lot of the things that I do have are almost used up, so I have some shopping to do. I really do. I have some shopping to do. I have to get some more products that are almost out, but I'm going to be passing on some amazing products to my friends, so I hope that they can get way better use out of it than I can. So while I don't have a lot of these products to actually get rid of, I'm glad that I was able to get rid of a lot of powders, some concealers. You know, it's really, really hard when you don't have a lot of something to begin with to pass them on or get rid of them. But a lot of these things are just things I am not using, so they must go. So then I know that I'm seriously low on the products and need to rebuy things that I will actually use. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe before you leave. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!